Hello, this is the Gaussling from the blog Lamentations on Chemistry. This is Lamentations TV. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about my very recent experience with positron emission tomography. This afternoon I had a PET scan, and just before the PET scan I was injected with 15.7 millicuries of F18 glucose. The F18 glucose is generated at some nearby facility with cyclotron and with the aid of some really fast chemistry involving potassium F18. They're able to make F18 substituted glucose suitable for direct injection into your vasculature. Got the injection in my arm here and had to go sit in a quiet space for about an hour so that the glucose could find its way around my body, make its way around to all the particular locations where perhaps there are cancer cells, and then be absorbed by the cancer cells at a rate faster than that would happen with normal cells. So I've got just a simple GM counter, and I'm going to turn it on, and I'm just going to do a quick little survey of see how active I am. Now, regrettably, the brain uses a lot of sugar, and if you give the brain radioactive sugar, well, it'll uptake a lot of radioactive sugar. So a lot of F18 goes to the brain. It also goes to other locations where there's maybe a lot of water, the bladder, and other locations. It will find its way to parts of the body that are perhaps inflamed, undergoing some kind of inflammatory reaction from exercise, from some kind of injury, and it will tend to locate there. So it's important that the patient be allowed to sort of calm down for an hour prior to the PET scan. So you go and sit in a quiet room and you let the material migrate through your body. Then you're taken to a PET scanner. My PET scanner was a device made by General Electric, and it's a combination computerized tomography and positron emission tomography. There were two actual detector assemblies. Within this apparatus consist of a long tube, somewhat less than a meter in diameter, maybe 3/4 of a meter in diameter. They immobilize you on a platform and then run you through it. And the first thing they do is they will do a CAT scan. They will get a three-dimensional rendering of your anatomy of interest, store that, and then they will push you further into the apparatus where the gamma detection assembly resides. The gamma detection assembly has detectors that are all along the circumference of a circle around you, and they're connected to data collection in such a manner that only simultaneous hits 180 degrees apart are registered. So this has a benefit, and that is that it's a great way to separate signal from noise, because the antimatter annihilation from a positron emitted by F18 emits two 511 keV gamma rays at approximately 180 degrees apart. So simultaneous hits of these two gamma rays in this detector assembly then can serve as a kind of a filter for sorting out a signal from noise. So a scan is done, and then the PET data is then superimposed on the CT data to give you a map that shows potential hotspots or accumulations of this F18 glucose within your system. In my case, I'm having chemotherapy and radiation centered on my neck, and so my neck is of interest in this particular case. So that's it. Had a PET scan today. I survived. I'm radioactive now, but I'll be a lot cooler by morning, and it'll all be over. This is the Gaussling for Lamentations on Chemistry. Lamentations TV. Thank you.